U.S. Farm Report weather is brought to you by H&S Manufacturing. Maximize baleage yield with less time and effort with the LW1100 line wrap bale wrapper. You can wrap round or square bales, and the automatic operating mode allows for a one-person operation.
Well, a powerful storm system buried Colorado under more than 3 feet of snow this week. That same system also spawned tornadoes across the central part of the U.S. Meteorologist Matt Engelbrecht joining us now with the weather. Matt, it looked like snow for some of our viewers because that same system hammered other areas with hail. But the silver lining, Matt, it did bring some rains across Kansas, Missouri, and Iowa, areas that really needed it.
That's exactly right. And in these kind of situations, what we want is just enough rain to avoid flooding and enough rain to where we avoid severe weather. Now, going forward, what I want to show you is what's going to be happening with our temperatures between the 19th and the 23rd. This signal has been showing up since last week, so we can continue to hone in on that, which is below average temperatures back up here towards the Midwest and Northeast, as well as into the Dakotas, with warmer than average conditions back down to the south and to the southwest. Pretty normal back into the southeast. Now, depending on how far that cold air gets, could be looking at a bit of a cold air outbreak, if you want to call it that. That is going to be moving from the north to the south. Now, I want to show you that. This is a jet stream into next week. 3 big features that we're going to be following. The first 2 you can really easily see. It's this circle right here. Here's your cutoff low, and this one right here. This is a trough that is going to be digging from the north to the south. The third one is right down here, this ridge. And we've talked about this before. The stronger the ridge is, the less likely we'll see this cold air extend all the way down here to the south. And as I put this into motion, that's what you're going to see. That trough try and dig and get held up with the coldest air up here to the north. Now, between the trough and the ridge, there is going to be a decent amount of rainfall Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday right along the Gulf Coast states as we pick up some of that moisture and bring in some of the rain. That next system could also bring some snowfall in across the Midwest, especially into the Northeast, with a ridge building off to the west, which means we go mostly zonal by Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week. These lines go more from the left to the right rather than north and south. So quiet pattern trying to set up in and across the United States as we go into next weekend, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, with again that zonal flow supporting some showers. This little shallow U right there could bring some showers back into the southeast, but this is a quiet pattern in the jet stream, just not a lot of energy at the surface that's going to transition or turn into strong thunderstorms in across the United States. So it's one of those situations where we could get some rain where we need it, but it's also looking like a pretty dry pattern going into the weekend. Again, there's a jet stream coming up on Friday with, again, some warmer temperatures on the way after a bit of a cold stint Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week.
Thanks, Matt. Well, speaking of weather, could it be an early spring? It sure seems that way. We'll talk about what it could mean for acreage with Dwayne Bussey and Darren Fry next.